Chasing Status, they're the 11th electronic musical artist to be able to get 2 records in the top 10 at the same time. One with Becky Hill and the other called Baddadan. I see something about it was the sound of Boomtown.
Every rave, every festival is like, as soon as they draw for that, as soon as people hear that Baddadan, it's like, it just goes off.
Catchy though, isn't it?
It's so catchy. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is going to be big, man.
Chasing Status, them guys there smashing it for years, and everyone's due their flowers, man. I was speaking to someone the other day about it, and I just said, look, as a whole of drum and bass, for someone that's been in it for over 30 years, pushing, kicking down the door, things like this literally knocks down the door. Everyone's playing the tune.
Everyone's playing
and that's what you need.
And that's what I love about the tune. No, the tune is hard. The record is hard. I love that tune.
Yeah.
I think that tune is sick.
SAS show. Best of the best of the best with the very fresh flow.
Yo, this is SAS in the house, back for another podcast. We want to welcome you to our family, our community. Thank you so much. I'm in the house with Harry Shutter. Wait.
Yes.
Jabadini. I'm Fantasy. And we just want to get straight into it. Remember, you've got to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, do all those things. I get bored saying that.
Do you? Do you want me to do it one time?
No, but it's just like, you'd think after the years of everyone watching YouTube, you just wouldn't have to say it no. But apparently, it's quite weird because the other day I was watching this video. I follow this guy and I watch his videos, and then right at the end he went, if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe. And I went, subscribe, and I went, oh, it works.
Yeah,
so
proof's in the pudding, man.
Subscribe. But anyway, we're going to talk today about drum and bass, vocal drum and bass, getting into the top 10 of the charts. So for those that have not been aware, Chasing Status have they're the 11th electronic musical artist to be able to get 2 records in the top 10 at the same time.
Oh wow!
One with Becky Hill and the other with called Baddadan with Trigger,
Boo. Flow
down, who we see yesterday.
Ira, and there's someone else on it as well.
Yeah. No, I
feel bad now.
I think you got them all.
No, there's one more.
There is one more. We're really sorry, man, but sorry. What it is, we're so gassed with Trigger is like basically one of us from our world, being on such a basically the track is massive.
It's a massive
huge.
Track.
It was like I see something about it was the sound of Boomtown.
Oh yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Everywhere you went, man. I mean, at the moment, every rave, every festival is like, as soon as they draw for that, and like most people are obviously just doing their own drop on it as well. But as soon as people hear that Baddadan, it's like it just goes off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Catchy
and it's
though,
like,
isn't it?
It's so catchy. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is going to be big, man. And then I saw they were doing the Becky Hill thing at the same time. And I heard that. And I was like, that's a big vocal record.
Yeah. Wait, do you know what I did? Oh, my God. I played it. I didn't realise it had a swear word in it. And she says, would I effing lie to you? Or something
really?
like that. Yeah. And I didn't realise that until I played it where there were some kids.
Oh, you played it at Ravertops, right?
And I went, no. And then I started going, trying to cut it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you got to play clean versions.
Yeah.
So I was like, I felt, honestly, if it was bright enough, you'd have seen the red on my face where I was so embarrassed. Like the last thing you want to do is doing that.
Yeah, them moments, man.
Oh my God, that was so bad. But anyway, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Baddadan because
let's talk about Baddadan.
It's a good look. It's a good look for drum and bass. It's a great look, man, for MC Culture, Chasing Status. Them guys there smashing it for years. And everyone's due their flowers, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Flow down as well. I see him last night. Was at the event with him.
Yeah, big up Flow.
Bigged him up. Do you know what I mean? The man, I got concrete respect for, man. And you know what? It's good to see, man, because he's been about for years as well.
Oh yeah, long
his
time.
Thing, he's hot right now. Ira, got love for Ira.
Bare love for Ira, man.
Do you know what I mean? And it's good to see, man, because I was speaking to someone the other day about it, and I just said, look, as a whole of drum and bass, for someone that's been in it for over 30 years, pushing, kicking down the door. And the door just, you know what I mean? Things like this just, literally knocks down the door. Do you know what I mean? It opens up a whole market.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it can only benefit the scene. The scene is, at a state, it's growing. Do you know what I mean? It needs things like this to build up the whole stem of the scene from the root of it right up to the top commercial level. Do you know what I mean? So big them guys up, man. It's a great look. Everyone's playing the tune.
Everyone's playing.
And that's what you need.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the tune. No, the tune is hard. It's not like it's like commercial.
It's bashy. It's very bashy, two-step, bashy.
You know what I mean? The record is hard. I love that tune. I think that tune is sick, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, is it the first time there's been like an MC vocal tune in the top 10? because I think Twist 'Em Out with Skibber, I think that went top 40
Yeah.
with Dillinger, I believe.
Right.
Obviously, you've had the Shy FX. We're going to give it the Skibber guested
Did that
on.
go top 10?
I think top 20 maybe. I think Shake Your Body was a top 10.
Right, but that never had no
MC
It was
on
in the
it.
chart somewhere, but I think, like, obviously, General Levy, UK.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Did he?
Yeah, I
wait
mean-
a minute. Did UK Apache go with Nutter? Did he?
That was definitely in the charts.
Was it in the top?
I don't know
mean-
if it's top 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
they
is what I'm saying.
remixed
This
it
could,
as
this
well,
could be
but
a first.
Yeah.
I
This
think
could be the
General
first
Levy,
one.
General Levy was in the charts. He was
Yeah,
on
but
top
was
of
he
the
top
charts
10?
and that. What?
Was he top 10?
Yeah.
Incredible.
He was on. Yeah, I think they was in back in the day. I think they was on top of the pops. I think it was on the top 10. Yeah,
So it could.
I'm sure they was. I'm not sure. Like,
But
100%,
it's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, say, let's just say General Levy, Incredible, did go top 10. Let's say like.
Can we search that,
Say Nutter
Brian?
did as well, man. Even so, it's been a long time
Yeah.
since there's been an MC-led vocal tune in the top 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why when I see Trigger the other day, man, I just had to just give him his flowers, bro, because it's like.
Oh, but I don't think he likes flowers. He's allergic.
Shut up, man. You know what I mean? But what it was for me, it's like I'm I champion this thing. I love it, man. I've grown up listening to Skibber, Shabba, Trigger, all the man them. Do you know what I mean? And it's like when I see like someone like Trigger in that position, top 10 at the time. I think it was top 20 at the time when I actually saw him. I was just like, bro. Like, to me, it's like I love the MC culture so much that. If it's one of our own in there, to me it's like we all made it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm watching
yeah.
that thing like, boy, like it could be me.
yes,
You know what I mean? Even if it's not me and it's not my tune, but it feels like
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
our
Yeah.
record.
'Cause it's- yeah.
That's how passionately I feel about that record, man, and what it's doing, and it's just knocking down doors. Do you know what I'm saying?
Incredible was number 39.
Oh, 39, so
we've had that
no,
confirmed.
cool.
By,
Maybe it wasn't
by
a
our
top
show
10.
It was in the charts. It was
Definitely in the charts, and like
yeah.
Original Nutter was in the charts as well.
Yeah.
But this in 2023, when also like the drum and bass MCs sometimes get a bit of a raw end of the stick. Do you know what I mean? So for Chasing Status to get in the studio and put the man on this record and put it out there makes a very big statement about the quality of what we can do on records, because everyone knows that drum and bass has got some of the best MCs in the world on stage.
Of course,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Legendary. There's not, when I look at other MCs from other genres, sometimes it's like, right, you lot really ain't, like, you ain't got the stage performance, you ain't got the technique,
we
like
know
drum
that,
and vocal projection, all these things that drum and bass MCs have got, they have to have.
Yeah.
Some of the other people in other genres ain't got that, man.
Yeah, they got in studio.
They're dons in the
That's
studio.
right. That's like, but live, sometimes you see man perform and you think, rah, like, I think the rawness of drum and bass being out there with the sort of crowds that you entertain, you got to come hard and you got to have that stage presence. You know what I mean?
That's what I think
Right.
made Storming like so extra special. Is like he was amazing on Grime and all that, and then he used to come and just push that energy into the D&B stage and take
the energy thing.
the
man.
energy
Trust
was
me.
mad.
The energy of Stormin', it's like, he reminds me of like the Bashment artists when you watch them clashes. Like Bounty Killer, Beanie. Like he brought that Bashment, and because when you watch those performers, those guys are serious performers. They're not just standing there. They're like the way they control the stage and their presence on the stage. That's what I put Stormin' next to. You know what I mean?
I grew up on all them on them watching them guys perform on the
Oh,
stage.
bro, don't lie. You was an ABBA fan, like
no, man. I watched Super Cat, Ninja Man, like from youth.
Super Cat.
You know what I
man.
mean? I'm talking like Splash. You know what I mean? Reggae Splash. Do you get what I'm saying? Back in the day, like watching all the clashes, Clash for Clash, Merciless, Bounty Killer, Super Cat, Shabba. You get what I'm saying? Like
What, you?
You know the way. No, it's my uncle, man. My uncle Shabba.
Shabba C.
No, but the way they perform, man, the energy they bring, and do you know what I mean? It's electric. So yeah, I come from that culture, and I know Stormin' come from that as well.
Yeah.
His old man was into the reggae, and he had that. We always used to play each other's sound tapes and clashes, and do you know what I mean? So it's like you bring that to what you know. Do you know what I mean? Our sort of like, you know what I mean? Our place. Do you know what I mean? Is drum and bass, but we bring that element to it.
Yeah.
Like you're a hip hop man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So the rap, the flows, do you know what I mean?
Always,
it's
man.
like you come from that. So
There's parallels though. There's definitely them parallels with that kind of dancehall vibe and the drum and bass. Because I used to listen to like Stone Love tapes back in the day. I used to really like Bashment and reggae. I kind of went off it a bit when it went to auto-tuney for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't really my vibe. You get me? Yeah. When it was pure of that.
Yeah.
I like the more older stuff. You get me? Reggie Steffer, Jump and Sound, Mad Cobra, Flex, these kind of tunes.
Yeah.
You know them all, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Steve loves it,
You know that
man.
one? Ting-a-ling-a-ling. School bell a ring. You know that one?
I heard it.
You probably heard the jungle version.
I heard
Lim
that.
by lim, we are got putty ranks. 6 million
Do you know
ways to
what?
die.
It's funny you say that, right? I was doing a back-to-back with Nikki the other day, and I was playing this like reggae jungle drum and bass tune. And he turned around to me and said, I remember that you wasn't a massive fan of the jungle, like when it first come in, the reggae, real reggae thing. Yeah. I used to like people like Jar Shaka, which was more dubby, like the more ow, 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 and all that. That was a bit more trippy for me. So that I like that more than like the real hard lyrics and that. You know what I mean? So I've always been honest about that. I talk about it in my book. You know what I mean? But now, when I'm out, I'm wearing dreads. I'm like, wicked jungle is because you know what? It's funny. I never played that song when it first come out. Never.
Did you like it?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you why I didn't like it. I have mentioned this before on a podcast.
We talked about it.
Yeah. And I remember the reason I didn't like it because everyone, like what it is, I was that guy that if it become too popular,
as soon as
I don't like it.
As soon as the mass like it,
yeah,
like,
that was it. Oh, it's not cool no more. That was me, right?
Yeah.
And I always remember quickly, I was playing at Tudor Rose in Southall. Now Tudor Rose is a massive dancehall club from back in the day, from like West London. I was actually buzzing. I'm playing at the Tudor Rose. So I played my set. And then next thing you know, Gashe coming after me and started wicked. The place actually erupted. And actually, for the first time in my life, I actually felt I wasted an hour of my life because I was playing all the new future music, what's coming out in 3-6 months' time. And he just come on and played that something that was in the charts and the place erupted. But what it was in 97 with a conversation I had with Hype and two footballers, Sean Newton and Bruce Dyer. Long story short, after that conversation like I had with them, Bruce said something to me and he went, Fance, he goes, you're a wicked DJ, you know we love you, but I'm going to keep it real. When I go out, I want to hear them tunes. And I went, rah, okay. And suddenly something click, hold on, I'm not here for me, I'm here for them. And that was in 1997. That's when I changed my whole ethos. Now you'll see me like playing Limb by Limb and I'll be like dancing. No, but the thing is, I didn't hate it. I just was like, oh, everyone's playing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we was with Connects was with us the other day.
Shout out to Connects.
And big up Connects. And he was saying that, oh yeah, you know, it's horrible when you hear the same tune being played every time. So when this particular tune he was playing, I was going to play it, and I turned around and went, I'm playing this for you. And then when it come on, he laughed. But the bottom line is, I'm not playing for me. I'm playing for when we played it. The place went mental. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the difference between a DJ and a selector in my eyes. You know, anyone can DJ a mix. Like you can get a kid that can learn how to mix, but can he select?
Yeah.
A selector is more coming from the sound system culture, like playing, like you say, for the people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like you might just be in a rave and they might not be your fave, but you're playing the bangers
for them.
And you're selecting as well. Like,
it's
you
so
know what
important,
I mean?
man.
Big up the real selectors out there that know, because
so do I get the real selector?
No, but you are
You
because
do.
in certain situations, this is what a selector and a DJ will just play whatever a mix, and a selector will actually select what's best for that time at that moment.
Exactly.
In the festival rampage, we're going to do some more vocal stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then you're a selector. You're selecting. You know, you make them decisions. You can see, you can read the crowd.
Of course.
Go in a place, you know, boy, this looks like an older crowd. A little jungle tune, Pulp Fiction, mash up the place. Do you know what I mean? And that might not be the norm for a DJ to. I'm going to stick to my thing. I'm going to play my own music. I'm going to play.
It's funny you say that. Again, Nikki, I've actually done quite a lot of sets with Nikki lately. And then I said to Nikki, look, I'm going to go on first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm them in. And I'll do about half hour of this style of music. I played 3 tunes in this style, right? And then I switched, right? And he to come over and he went, that didn't last long, did you? I was reading the crowd.
Exactly, man.
That's it, man.
It's mad how you have, like, because I thought to myself, I'll do this and I'll warm it in. And then I just thought, give it to them. You know?
It's like that, isn't it? But it's in the hip hop scene as well. There's some DJs who don't actually beat mix, but they know exactly what to play and draw for in the dance. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a record called Scenario, Tribe Called Quest, Leaders of the New. The best verse is the Busta Rhymes verse. It's the last verse. You know, the heel up, will up, bring it back, come rewind, powerful impact, boom from the cannon. So a proper hip hop DJ.
I missed that. Say that again. No, I'm joking.
You know the bar, innit? As I combine all the it's been sampled loads, man. Do you know what I mean? It's the sickest verse. You know what I mean? And it's like all the top of hip hop DJs go straight to that verse. There's no point playing, no disrespect to the other MCs on the tune, they're all good, but that's the verse that a selector is gonna select to get the reaction from the crowd. You know what I mean? And then he might like play Time for Some Action by Redman, then he put the Cypress. Bro, these guys are serious guys, and selecting what you're talking about is to me, there's some wicked selectors out there. They don't even mix. But they're cold DJs. I'd rather listen to them than someone who's technically great. You know what? But don't play good tunes.
As a DJ, I think the art of mixing is a thing of the past. I think if you're of a certain age, holding them mixes for 2-3 minutes, they, you know, like telling a story. These days, nah, they just want that impact, and then that's what they want, just quick impacts.
Okay, but how do you say like that? And that kind of works in Jump Up, because they will have like, you know, like a little sample, then the drops, and it works really well for TikTok and all those sort of things. But if you're playing like liquid and deeper stuff, how can you DJ in that way? It's more of a journey. It's more about the mix, letting the tunes drop.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
It depends on what style you're playing, I suppose.
You know, if you play liquid and you play deeper drum and bass, you can't really do that kind of style of mixing.
I might try it and see what I can do.
I just don't think it suits the music, man. So it's like for all those people.
I do hear what you're saying, because it is like the way it's a journey.
Or you could just reverse the script and play it right to the end. Wait to the last 16 bars to mix.
Listen to this. I remember Fabio once.
But it's true. People want things quicker now.
Yeah, they do.
They don't want to wait.
It's a microwave age we're in. You know what I mean?
I remember Fabio. Right, he was years ago. We was at Busby's and he was playing, and he turned around and started talking to me. And as we was talking, like he's talking. After about a minute, I'm like conscious that his record's going to run out, and so I'm like watching his record. So I didn't really hear what he was saying, because I'm thinking he's going to run out. He's going to run out. I turned around to him and I was like, I said, "Sorry, Fabs, don't interrupt Fabio." You know what I mean? I went, "Fabs, don't mean to interrupt you, but your record's going to run out." He went, "I'll just play another one from the top." And I was like, "Man, this guy is so cool."
I love that.
Oh my God. And do you know what? Like from that day onwards, again, it's beautiful how you can pick up things off people. But from that day onwards, I thought to myself, do you know what? If the record runs out, so what? I'll just start the next one from the top. Fabio does it. I can get away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But listen, I want to quickly go back to this, the Chasing Status channel. I want to big up them guys, because like, you know, even when they were doing the Return to Jungle thing, you know, they had Shabba and Skibbs on loads of their stuff, and they also Brocky and Det. I was going to say Brocky and Det. And so what I do love is for artists that, you know, they're like us, they're normal guys. Do you know what I mean? They'll message us, and you know what I mean, and they're really cool. But for artists that have done what they've done over so many years, to be, you know, to not forget where they come from, and for their people, I love that.
That's what I got to pick them up for.
That.
That's what I got to salute them for, because they are in that position, because they are arguably the biggest producers in drum and bass, that they can do these things. They can make these things happen. They've used their position and their, let's say, privilege or whatever to put on these guys onto this record and expose them to a massive audience, because let's not get it twisted. If someone who only has 3 followers down the road did it, it's not going to be in the top 10. Chasing Status, the fact they have facilitated this record to be where it is.
Yeah, they got the commercial element.
Yeah,
they got the and they don't, like Steve said, they don't forget. They come down, they holler the man them. They keep it real, man. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, I got history with them. I got bare love for them. Yeah. They text me all the time.
Wait a minute. Didn't you release their first ever record?
Yeah. I actually discovered them, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually discovered them.
Yeah. That's mad. Before the Duppy tune, that's when I first heard them.
Before that, we signed Coca-Cola, Bottle Shape, and Walk Like a Champion on Highly Blessed Records.
Oh, was those sampled from the Simpleton records?
Yeah. Well, that was the Buju. Yeah. The drum. It's still out. The tune's out. It's sick. You know what I mean? It was a sick tune, and then basically, just cut a long story short. It's big up Soul and them guys there. So yeah, I had a tape and it had a tune called Spider-Man on it.
Right.
And I heard this tune. I was like, bruv, this is bang. You know, like you get rhythm sent to you back in the day, and the tune was banging. And I said to Paul, I was working with Paul Ibiza, and I said, bruv, we need to get these guys down. Like, I want to meet these guys. And they come down from Manchester, met us in the office.
Wow.
We signed their first record, and then after that, they made Duppy, man, and that's when Andy signed them. So
it's a ram,
having obviously coming to us, and then Andy coming in straight away saying, bam, it was Andy C.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're not going to turn down that.
Cool.
Just like on a good vibe, just go smash it, and bam, they obviously went on to you know what I mean, to kill it, and they don't forget that. They always talk about it. They always tell me, and I just got bare love for them. So
and I mean, like as well, like they are literally, when you think about the records they've produced over the years, they're some of my favorite tunes, man. Like Hurt You is like, I love that record. There's so many good tunes they've done over the years, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I always go back to their first album on Ram, and they got one like, you know, there's like an R&B kind of tune on there.
Yeah.
I can't even think what it's called. I think it's called Take You There. I love that tune, bro. It's like proper liquid.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was R&B-ish.
Well, the singer's definitely R&B.
Oh, right. I was going to say, because I'm thinking, was it
like the man's all singing about him having fantasies about him and lay your body down and all this.
What was that tune they made with, what's his name, the actor, Ben Drew, innit? What was it?
Plan B.
Plan B.
Plan B, yeah.
Sick.
Big records.
All that tune there was massive, do you know what I mean? And when they was breaking through, and you know what? Like, to be honest, I'll be honest, I put my hands up. I think now they're at their best. Like seeing them come back again strong. Like they've got two tunes in the charts, but you know, DJ, the way they're playing their material, their vibes, you know what I mean? I'm just seeing that they're back to their best, so that's good, man. Like, not to say they weren't before.
It's good. Whilst it's good for them, I think it's good for drum and bass as a whole.
Great for drum and bass, and also what got to give him props for. Let's shout out our boy Boo as well, who co-produced the record with them. Do you know what I mean? So they're looking at the young talent. They're seeing, this guy's got something. Let's get in the studio with him. You know, and that's great for both parties because he's bringing that new energy, that new vibe. They're legendary producers. They know how to make great songs.
And this goes back,
and they put it together, and you get Baddadan.
That's it.
Put the right man on the tune. There you go.
This goes to my thing that on one of the previous podcasts is that I think the new way forward for all producers is collab, and that's the same for MCs, vocalists. Collab. The more you collab with people, the more you work with people and bring the community together, I think can only be a good thing for the whole music.
Yeah, that's why I always admired the grime scene.
They
always
and hip hop as well. They used to hate each other, but still be in the studio.
Definitely in America, not so much over here.
Sorry, I mean in America.
But grime, man, they'd literally be like, you know, Wiley would release an album and it'd be Gets on there, Wretch, and everyone would support each other's albums. You know what I mean? Then Wretch's album would come out, and you got Gets on there, you got Devlin on there, and it was like they killed that.
You can see it building in drum and bass. You know what I mean? It's changing and things are changing and. Sometimes them grime guys there, even though they grew up on jungle and drum and bass, they're still they're setting an example in their own way, and then we kind of just like following different trends. Like we've got a live scene that no one else has got, and that's the thing. That's why you're seeing a lot of artists come to drum and bass now because there's a scene there, which we it's a UK scene that's gone worldwide and expanded, and it's good. I'm not one to say, don't come into drum and bass. Why are you in? You know what I mean? It's the more the merrier, and it opens doors.
Of course it does.
Do you know what I mean? For the whole big picture. Do you know what I mean? So
I mean, if you're a good MC, man, I want to hear you on drum and bass. Innit? Like, I want to work with you, innit? Like, I don't care what genre people come from, man. You know what I mean? It's not like they're coming in and eating the food. They're coming in and adding something to the table.
Spicing up the scene. And it's good, man. It's really good. So big up them guys and keep the movement moving, man. Do you know what I mean?
Like man like Flowdown, isn't it? It's just so great to see him in the position he's in now. Because like you said, Shabba, you know, isn't it? Man's been around from early.
Didn't we do a song?
Roll Deep.
We do a song with him, yes.
We never done a tune with Flowdown.
Who is it who's on that tune?
We done a tune with Flirter D. You might be thinking of
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I did a dance with them, man. They Roll Deep back in the day.
Yeah, because he's original Roll Deep, isn't it?
Yeah. We did. Me and Skibber did a dance in Iron Apple with them. It was drum and bass versus Roll Deep. It was SAS versus Roll Deep back in the day. Like, and we just did it and we connected from there. Scratchy, Wiley, everyone was there.
Boy, big up Rico as well.
Yeah, Rico, like all them man there, like Danny Weed, all them guys there. Target. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, we was in Napa for a good couple of months with them, and we got to really like be around them, and we knew them. But you know, like when you connect with them,
when you're overseas and that, it's different.
Do you think that with what Chase and Status have done, because you know, like not just in drum and bass, but in music in general, it's like a bit of a follow fashion type thing, you know, like for example when like sort of the Mackie sound was popular, everyone was doing a Mackie sound. When that Benny L done the foghorn thing, everyone followed it. And do you think now that producers, like, because what it is you get producers will go and work with MCs outside of drum and bass or bring them in. Do you think now more producers will be, after seeing what Chase and Status have done with Triggs, that they will like kind of reach out to more, like, because you see X-Man's song with Headaches has been getting played by Tiesto and like some other
Shaquille O'Neal apparently.
Yeah, that's it. Shaq. That's it. Shaq was playing.
I didn't know that till Kinetics told me.
Yeah, Shaq was playing. No, I see the video. I was just like, rah. I thought for a minute, did they? You know, like sometimes you add the audio over it. I thought it was that first, but no, apparently it was improper playing it.
That's
but
good,
what
man.
I'm saying is like you've got X is obviously that tune.
Well, again, you got to big up Headaches again, and you've actually making that move and putting it and releasing that single. Same as Boo with Evil B with the Fuck Jump Up.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? It's like these songs when they PA them now, they're big records. So they're going off as a PA gets the reload boom, and it's like we're doing what people said we should have been doing years ago now. PAing our own songs within them. And
it's just coming through. That's all that's happened. The doors open.
But I think those producers, Headaches and Boo, by doing those tunes, they make, and Chase and Status doing this tune, they're the people that make the difference.
They do.
You know what I mean? They're the ones that are saying.
And like Steve said, they will follow. Of course, they will follow. That's standardly.
Well, I'm hoping that like people like Dimension and Subfocus and that, you know, we love those guys. Do you know what I mean? But I would love to see them. I mean, because you know them guys are serious producers, mate. Could you imagine if they actually pulled a couple people in just to... It would be sick. It would be like, you know, something special. Do you know what I mean? So, Robert, Nick, come on, man, make it happen. I'm not even.
Man's using their Christian names out in their government and that.
I'm not even MC, and I'm vouching for it. You know what I mean?
No,
but,
what will happen, and it's good things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like Shot says, it's the whole scene, and things will blossom, and people will follow trends. So
of course,
man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My inbox full right now. You know. Bro.
Do you know what would be? Do you know what would be sick? What would be sick if we actually managed to get a collaboration track between us and say like Problem Central? Could you imagine you two and Evil B and X-Man together? That'd be fire.
That'd be fire,
nuts.
man.
Of course, man.
Do you know what I mean? Imagine if we could get that running.
We could run that. We could definitely run that.
That'd be sick. So
you know, we need the more vocal drum and bass, the better. I mean, Azza and Graham have been doing their thing.
Yeah.
Shabs has been putting out records. Obviously, I've been doing my thing. There's a lot of the new producers really, like you say, are down to work as well.
Yeah.
Like shout out to Jamesy, I got a record with him. You know what I mean? I got some bits with Skepsis. You know what I mean? So these new guys, they're down to work.
Yeah.
You know, Turno's doing his thing with Dreps. Like it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's good for MC culture, and it just it certifies and stamps that MC authority. Do you know what I mean?
And also,
in the scene. Do you know what I mean?
I think it kind of lends into what we were like trying to sort of set up with the mic masters, but it's kind of where you know, there was trying to put a showcase for the guys to do their thing.
Yeah.
What it is all of this stuff actually helps.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helps to put into that pot. You know what I mean? Because, you know, so I also want to big up like Carousel as well. We see him yesterday as well. He's doing bits and with his
Carousel,
his boys.
he releases albums.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Navigator as well.
Yeah.
There's obviously people like DRS.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I got a song with him.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
He's sick with it, man.
Yeah, it's called The Weatherman. It's coming.
Still, man.
We don't know what label it's coming on, but it's going to be coming soon.
I'll release it for you, man. Just Juice Records. I ain't got my Just Juice today, man.
Yeah. Oh, that was sponsorship.
Couldn't find it, man. Sainsbury's is moving like all too corporate for me, man.
Oh, right. Okay.
7-Up Zero Sugar.
Oh. But anyway, listen, have you got anything else to add to that?
No, you know what? Just salute everyone involved with that record. You know, big up Chase and Status, obviously. Big up Boo. Big up all the MCs on the record. Like I say, it's great to see Trigger in that position. You know what I mean? After all these years representing, you know what I mean? So it's like...
We also need to say that Chaser Status have got an amazing song with Becky Hill in the charts at the same time. So we've obviously talked a lot about Baddadan.
Yeah.
So they've released 2 records pretty much. Was it the same day? I think they
released it the same week.
I'm not sure. The same week,
when they did that, I was like, oh, that's a gamble.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking maybe they think that's the commercial one and that's the one for the roads. But nah, they're both in the
Yeah.
Smashed it, man.
I love that.
I love that. I just anytime... For me, as you said earlier, like anytime I see drum and bass do well, I think we're all winning.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when people you know and you know their journey and you know they've put in the graft. There's soldiers in this thing. And to see them reap the rewards is beautiful, man.
It is lovely. So we'll wrap it up there. We want to say...
Go and stream Baddadan.
Yes. We know
we wanted to get to number 1.
We already know you have, but
keep streaming it
again. Yeah.
And watch out for P Money's album as well. That's coming with Winey, whole vocal drum and bass album on Hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's coming soon.
There's loads of stuff.
There's loads, man.
There's loads. Like Wiser's got a track coming out with P Money. Like
that's out
another
already.
One. No, she's got another one.
Another one?
Yeah, she's got another one.
Another
Kinetics
one.
produced it. So yeah, that's good. So there's loads of great vocal stuff coming. I mean, we'd be here for another hour if
we would.
Yeah. Shabba and Mia, we're going to be redoing Soundkiller or something. We were talking about it the other day, so we're going to be doing something.
Loads of new shit coming.
And there's loads of new stuff coming as well. So anyway, we want to just say, please like, subscribe. If you love the content we're doing, it really means a lot to us if you share it and everything like that. So please do that for us. This is SASS signing out. Peace.
Peace out.
SSS, beats and bars, fresh. Don't know we're heavy. The best of the best of the best. So awesome if they're ready. Yes. SSS, beats and bars, fresh. Don't know we're heavy. The best of the best of the best. So awesome if they're ready. Yes.